Hello housework haters, this is my bedroom the week I got strep throat as well as all three of my kids and my husband started a new job. So it was a disaster and I never want to get sick again, so we're going to disinfect. Okay, so I'm starting in the bathroom and you can see I have a garbage bag for garbage and then I have a spot for anything that needs to go someplace else, and then also just that tray I'm putting anything that needs to go in the kitchen on. And so I just set those somewhere in my room because there's going to be a lot more to add to those piles. So then I think when as you tidy, I think it's a good idea to go in like a pathway, kind of like I started on the right side and now I'm moving towards the left side, because as you go you get the satisfaction of seeing it get cleaned. So seeing it get tidied. So after you tidy, then you can wipe down. I'm just spraying everything with Force of Nature. It's a really good non-toxic cleaner. It's safe for kids. There's my son bringing me some lunch. My husband, I was like, I'm gonna clean the bedroom, take care of the kids, make some lunch, and he did. It was great. So here is the messy bedroom. There is so much. There was so much. It was crazy. I put this in super fast motion because it's just a lot. So starting with the bed is really helpful because then you have a big space to either set things, and it's really satisfying to have the bed made. If you've read any like cleaning blogs or books or anything, lots of people say make your bed because it just brings the whole room together and makes it feel pretty, and it's just super satisfying. So start with the bed, plus then you can get the blankets out, starts feeling fresh. Also, I don't know if I've done this yet, but I usually open the windows first when I start cleaning, so I probably did in the bathroom, and then I think you'll see me open them in a minute because I remember. But when you open the windows, it just adds so much fresh air coming in, and it's kind of the same thing as making the bed. It just is a quick way to make you feel the sense of satisfaction of cleaning. And so I'm taking off my pillowcases, changing all the sheets as part of the disinfecting process. So I've disinfected the bathroom, kind of. I didn't scrub the toilets or the tub because I will do that tomorrow. I just want to get the tidying done for the most part. So I took all the sheets off the bed, gonna wash the sheets, gonna wash all the blankets, anything that anybody laid on who was sick. Another thing, just throwing this out there, if you had strep throat, you're supposed to throw away your toothbrushes because you can get reinfected again, which is crazy. I didn't know that until I had kids. There's the baby. So I'm going to take a break, come back, keep working. So I'm starting with my husband's side of the bed and mostly just pulling off the stuff that's going to stay because I want to disinfect his nightstand, even though he didn't get sick. Don't want him to get sick. And then same thing going over to my side, just tidying everything up, putting things away, putting them in those piles, trash or things that go in a different room. I've also moved a laundry bin over to just put the laundry in because there's so much. I think whatever you can do to not have to leave the spot you're cleaning as much is super helpful. You've just got to make sure to always finish. So yeah, you can see me finding all our travel bags because we just got back from a trip. There's my husband, making sure I'm still alive. So you can see there's a mat on our floor, and that has been so awesome for either sick kids or we had my 5-year-old when he was a little younger. He would just come into our room in the middle of the night and climb into bed. He still does it sometimes, and so that's just really nice to just set out and he can lay on it and sleep on it. And then when they're sick, like they don't like to be alone. So they like to be in my room, but I don't want them in my bed because I don't want to get sick. I just don't like it. So I'll lay them out on the floor and cover it with a quilt, and that's like their sick spot. And so they can come in and lay in there and feel like they're with me. So now that everything's out of my way, I'm gonna do a really quick dust. I really like this long handled duster because it just kind of makes for minimal effort. You don't have to lean over as much. So yeah, just a quick dust and then you should be all ready to sanitize. So again, I'm just using Force of Nature because it's a non-toxic disinfectant and it works on almost any surface. It doesn't cause any harm. It cleans as effective as bleach, but it doesn't bleach anything. So it's really awesome for, like, we have lots of wood in our room. We also have wood countertops in our kitchen that I'll use it on, and then it cleans amazing in the bathroom too. So I love it, and I love that I just use like one spray. Like you could see I just did our mirror and then I did the door handles. That's super important when you're sick. I almost never do that or really sanitize all our surfaces, except this time I was like, this has to be done because we cannot get strep throat again. It made me have so much more compassion for my kids when they're sick, because sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, just lay down, quit whining, you know, but it was terrible. It was so terrible. Okay, so now I'm doing a vacuum, just doing an M pattern all the way throughout my room, and that is the Shark Navigator vacuum. It's amazing. Vacuuming is actually my favorite part because I feel like it polishes it off and then you're done. Yay! If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and then watch these videos next.